Monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85. We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85.
Take a look at Chicago, you can smell it in the air. There's a hungry team called the Soldier Field going nuts, jumping out their chair. Teams rather be anywhere but here. We don't care if it's below zero. Better tougher for the snow, we still gon' break holes. If we win the point flip, we choosing to kick. Cause we got a defense that love to hit. Polarize the link with our smash mouth beats. Slicing up teams like Mike Singletary. Forever repping the seat, making Papa Bear proud. Giving Chicago something to shout about.
We the Bears, monsters of the
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Panda Grizzly Show. I'm Brian the Grizzly here. We got Baron here. We got Grant here. I'm going to be bringing Fredo in a second, too. How you guys feeling?
Playoff time. It's playoff time.
Dude. I mean, it's playoff time. We talked about last week. Did we really want to play the Packers? And the answer is, yeah, we did. Do you guys have buyer's remorse of playing the Packers again now? Did you?
No.
Would you rather play someone else?
No. Because I rather face a team that we know, even though it'll probably be harder third time, but we know what we're getting. We know that this is going to be a dogfight. This is going to be the rubber match, and this will pretty much be for all the marbles. And I actually like having that, breaking our playoff losing streak.
Okay, how you feeling, Grant? Let me know.
As much as I want to agree with Baron, but at the same time, I felt I wanted us to face maybe like a because I saw how the 49ers played against the Seahawks. Their defense is awesome. But I felt just being me, I think I wanted to face the 49ers in the first round.
Okay.
To get a better understanding of maybe we could, if we could just figure our defense out, make some mini mistakes against the 49ers defense, who is injured, by the way. The Packers are injured too on defense, but I think us seeing them as well, I would have loved to face them at home also. But Green Bay is not, we're familiar with them. Third time's the charm. We're getting some pieces back. So, I'm looking forward to it too, to see what's going on Saturday.
Okay. Fredo, can you hear me? I don't know. Can you guys hear him on here?
Nah.
No.
He didn't pull his thing down. I wanted to bring him in a second. So hold on, give me a second. But I want you guys, I'm going to go check on him real quick. You guys talk about the game. You guys, Grant, why don't you ask Baron about what he thinks about it?
Okay. First, Baron, I want to ask you, what was your thoughts on the Lions game? And I know it was the last game of the year.
Oh, I was actually pissed off specifically at the defense and how we can't handle a team that has fast wide receivers. We can't handle a team that has a true burner on the outside.
Right.
Because Amon-Ra, he's not fast, but he's very shifty. He knows how to get around. He had over 100 yards. Jameson Williams, every time there's third down, he would run across there and burn whoever's on him, especially James Johnson, over and over and over again for a first down. So it kind of exposes one of the weaknesses that our corners are kind of slow. They're very slow. And if a team like if we face 49ers, they will probably do more the Amon-Ra route where they just like scheme us to death with just constant wide open people.
Yeah.
Or with Packers, we'll get scheme, but it's probably not be as good. But they have a burner in a Christian Watson who will get past everyone. Or if we face the Seahawks, they have JSN and he will kill us for 200 probably. So I'll consider this the best possible outcome because even though it's a mixture of both, we know what type of mixture we're facing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I disagree with some of you guys are saying, but I don't want to let it go. But I will say what's up. We're going to figure out old chats with T's who said, oh my God, how you guys doing? We're feeling good. So I'm live right now. Join up. Hey, we're here right now too. All right. So the papers were there and Panda, and then we have a game started. Hey, we're good. Everything's going to be good. We got games starting right now. Panda's in the building, so I'm feeling good about that. True Pilgrim's always in the building saying bear down, fam, 100%.
Bear down.
All right. So I'm going to go back to asking. So I want to know, Alfredo, how do you feel about this game, about playing the Packers the third time?
I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to say we got lucky with what's his name, quarterbacking, Malik.
Because Malik Willis, yeah.
Yes. I think if Jordan Love was there, I think it would have been a lot closer game, or they would have beat us by maybe 10. Jordan Love is a person that he's a great quarterback, and when he gets in his rhythm, He knows how to tear apart defenses, especially man coverage. Predominantly, that's what we do, man coverage. Mm-hmm. So that's my biggest concern right there. If Michael Parsons was there, I'm not concerned about him at all. I'm not concerned at all. We just got to double up, tight end, nudge him, double team him, whatever. That's fine. It's more Jordan Love I'm concerned, and more our defense needs to be strong, be stronger, and man up stronger. Yes, we're getting some pieces back. Is it enough? I don't know, because you're practicing a scheme. You're accustomed with the scheme throughout the year, and that's the scheme you go with. It worked fine the first 5 to 8 weeks of the season. People adapt, people learn, people adjust, people got a game film. This is what they do. This is what they don't do. So I think we need to improve our defense for starters, and two, maybe Booker or Sweat can knock the hell out of Love again, and then we probably have a good fighting chance.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you I disagree with all you guys. And you guys are different stories on different sides. But here's why I'm with. I think first of all, plus playing the Packers, kind of what Barron said, this is probably the best team for us to play in the first round. It makes the most sense right now because the other teams that we could have played
are better.
I feel like
are clearly better.
Well, I don't know if they're clearly better. I see. That's why, and that's why I think I disagree with both of you. I think that the Bears are actually a good team. I do believe we're a good team. I think when we play all 4 quarters, we are really hard to beat. I believe that the Green Bay Packers are set up for us to beat them. The thing is, they're very much like us. And if they run the ball and control the ball, it's the same thing just like us. Like, it's really the same exact thing. But it's a tough game that you can go ahead and still win. And you can find ways to come out on top. I think that the Bears getting Kyler Gordon back, if you didn't know what you're talking about, you got Schefter coming in, so the Bears have designated Kyler Gordon and Braxton Jones for return and open the 21-day practice window. I've heard of Kyler Gordon is already going to be there. We already know Roman Doomsday seems to be back. And then Braxton Jones being there helps out left tackle because I'm telling you,
he was horrible.
Theo is horrible. Terrible left tackle, guys.
Oh, you actually saw the difference between Trapillo and Benedict. It was night and day. No push.
Yeah, Trapillo can block and Benedict can't. But with that being said, I don't like seeing the 49ers, mostly because I think Brock Purdy is a bad matchup for us. I think he just doesn't match well.
A guy who can move, and if you don't move him off a spot, he will kill you.
Exactly. So you let him. He's like, you definitely want to play the Rams because that would be terrible. Brock Purdy is a bad matchup for us.
You won't play the Seahawks because the weakest player is the quarterback. If he's
playing the Seahawks because you were never going to play the Seahawks. You never were going to play the Seahawks because they're the first seed. But Jordan Love can make mistakes. I think that we were prepared that second game for Jordan Love to play. The reason why Malik Willis did so well is because you weren't ready to play an option quarterback. So, I think that it kind of gave us fool's gold of what was going on, but we were able to come back on him, but we were prepared for Jordan Love. I think that now if we're prepared, we got Kyler Gordon in there. If he's playing, Roman Doomsday, I don't know if him being in is good or bad, but at least we have a good chance to learn how to win the playoffs against someone that we know. The playoffs is just different. They're just different.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Out of the 3 teams, I would say I said it before and I'll say it again. I think our chances would be a little bit better against the Rams.
They would kill us. With Matt Stafford being the MVP?
No,
So
he was not a sub.
I don't. I think
They have Devontae Adams.
but here's the thing though.
The past 2-3 weeks, Stafford has been shit. He has not been running good. He's running
The last two games,
Plus,
he's thrown 9 touchdowns in
California
the last
team
2
come to
games.
Chicago.
That's the thing too. That Panda.
Last
But this is
two
the thing
games
too.
was 9
This is the
touchdowns.
thing too, Brian. And I have to agree with Panda on this one. When
He threw for 9 touchdowns the last 2 games.
Listen, Brian. When
No,
West
but this is
Coast
about to be a
teams,
terrible. This is about to be a terrible answer.
when West Coast teams come to a cold weather city like Chicago, they're not the same.
He's
They're not
Matt
playing on
Stafford that played in Detroit for 12 years. What are we talking
In a
about?
dome.
In a dome.
In the dome.
They just
In a
started playing in the
dome.
dome, guys. What are you talking about? Matt
Didn't they
Stafford
play-
started
didn't they
playing
play-
outside.
Didn't it go in the dome like 2010?
Yes.
2010-ish?
Like no, so he's played outside. He's played in the NFC North most of his career. He's good. He's good outside.
And
It's
how
not
many
the
winning seasons
quarterback.
he had
It's
playing outside?
everyone else. It's
How many
their wide
winning seasons he
receivers.
had
Could they
playing
catch?
outside?
Uh,
Outside
they-
before he
they-
came to the Rams.
The Detroit
many winning
Lions had
seasons he
winning.
had?
They've had winning
How
seasons.
many? How many?
4,
Not many.
5. No, 4 or 5.
This is the when they had the bad owner who pretty much corrupted everything. So
And
I won't put much stock in
do
that.
you forget that he played with Megatron? Do you
Yes.
think that do you forget that defense? How good that defense is? I know you're young.
Megatron's not with the team now, though. Megatron's not with the Rams.
What
So it
does that
doesn't
have to do with-
matter.
That's not what we're talking about. I
here's-
said
they don't have
Megatron.
Megatron.
Here's
He
what I'm
played
saying.
with he played
Here's what
with
I'm
Matt
saying.
Stafford.
I would actually like. Okay, their offense will be bad, but their defense is clearly better. They actually have a defense.
Their offense would be bad. What are we talking about?
Listen,
No, it's like
this is my
I'll
thing.
give
though.
I'll give that to Fredo, but their defense is clearly better. They're the best of the three.
Here's my thing with the Packers argument though, right? I'm just gonna say this, right? This is the third time you're playing these guys, right? Our defense been getting exposed the last 3-4 weeks. We can't stop an in route to save our life right now.
So
So
you want
what
to play Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams?
Well, here's what I'm saying. Though. Here's what I'm saying. though.
What?
But here's what I'm saying. Matthew Stafford he'll throw you a couple of them. He will throw you a couple.
How many
of them.
how many interceptions do you think Matthew Stafford had in the entire season?
8.
That's during the season. We're talking about in general. We're talking about
6 to 8.
I'm telling you.
Drake may have.
You guys are high and drunk if you think Matthew Stafford is the one you want to play.
I wish I was drunk.
65%, 4,700 yards, 46 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. With a 109 passer rating, you want to play that?
I rather not.
Crazy?
But here's my thing though. We can't.
He had
we having
one
trouble
bad
with-
game. And was
They
he?
have 2 of the
Ooh.
top 6.
Carolina was one of the bad games, and they're playing them.
Oh my god! How about this?
You mean
We'll do a spike bet right here. I will take 4 shots if Carolina not wins the game. I'm not even going to win the game if it's within 7 points. I'm not even saying they have to win the game. This is one of those the Cub saying, "Oh man, that guy from Minnesota is going to be the best quarterback since sliced bread." This is one of those things. I'm going to say they won by 40. You owe me 4 shots. That's literally what's going to happen. Like
Hey,
Matt
no,
Stafford is
I'm
going
not
to
taking that bet. I'm not taking that bet.
I'll
I'm
take
not
it.
taking that bet. I'm not taking that bet.
I
taking
take
that
it.
bet.
That game's gonna be close.
I'm not
than you
taking
think.
it. I'm not
taking
taking it.
Oh my God.
I am not taking it.
Carolina couldn't beat Tampa Bay.
But the
The
Rams lost
only-
to Carolina.
The reason did you watch the game?
You mean the bipolar team
Did
that
you
could
watch
look
the
good
game?
or bad depending on the week?
Yes.
Did you watch the game?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you not understand that what happened with the
He
Rams is
can
that
throw- he
they
never
were bold.
throws-
They were bold.
He never threw more than like 30 yards. He only threw like once. He always threw one a game, one
Dude.
deep shot a game. That's it.
But like I said, I mean,
Wait.
here's
So
what I'm
wait, guys. We all heard him say he'll take the bet, right?
I'll take the bet. I'll take it.
I'm not.
Look,
I'm not. Dumb.
So when you these shots, I don't want no excuses saying, "Oh, I got to work tomorrow." I don't want to hear none of that.
I'm a man of my word.
I want to hear. All right. So as soon as it happens, I'm gonna call him up and we're gonna do an impromptu.
He says that if the Panthers and Rams game is close, if he's gonna take,
I'll take 3
take
shots.
4 shots.
I'll take 4 shots.
Says
I'll take
what?
4
7
shots.
points? 10 points?
I'll
Hey,
say
somebody in chat, book it.
5.5.
Okay.
We'll do 5.5.
Book it.
Okay, that's fine.
5.5 points.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 25-30.
I lose.
Wait a minute. Oh, you're not 7.
5.5.
Okay.
If I lose, I lose. Yeah.
All right.
Put me down. I'm down.
You guys are nuts.
Oh my gosh,
You guys are really. And I want to talk about how. But I want to get you guys too. I'm gonna go in on you guys. You guys have no.
And
Oh my
I guarantee you,
gosh.
if
Why
I
are
take
you
the shots,
trusting a team that is literally in losing record in the playoffs? They have a losing record. The only reason they're in the playoffs is because
they're 8 and 9.
Atlanta's choking the first part of the season. That's the only reason.
they're the underdogs.
They were choking the first part of the season. That's the only reason they're there.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that BS.
I would call them the third best team in their conference.
Y'all are crazy. I'm like, dude, 5.5, bro. What do you think that the line is for that?
It got to be the Rams.
7.5.
Probably 7.5
Maybe 10.
favorite.
Yeah, I want to say 7 or 10.
Oh, they are heavy favorites. It's 10 to 10.5. 10 to 10.5. You give me 5.5 for 4 shots. All right, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's wrap this around because these guys are crazy. But let's go. Let's talk about the game that we actually are going to have.
Yeah.
The Bears versus Packers.
Now, I'm just gonna say this in regards to our defense. Now, I will say this: I am very concerned, and the reason I say that is because I said it, alluded to it a minute ago. We can't stop an in route
Or a cross route.
or a cross route to save our life.
Post.
And I was very upset that Tyreek Stevenson did not get in the game at all. Especially I think with him and Jalen was a good tandem. I like Nashawn Wright, but I think that project is over. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think it's Nashawn. I think it's Jalen Johnson can't keep up.
I think he's still hurt.
Over and over and over.
So Jalen Johnson, it was not over and over again. So I'll tell you, when we pull up the stats, Nashawn Wright in the middle of the field has a completion percentage. The quarterback has a completion percentage of 113.
Yeah,
in the middle of the field. So Jalen Johnson crossing routes is a problem, right? But that's very rare that you're going to get crossing routes that's going to be free like that. That's true. And the reason why that he's stuck doing that is because Kyler Gordon's not there, and CJ Gardner-Johnson. No matter how much I like him, I really do like him. He's very slow. He's very slow.
He's not a slot corner.
So what do? You can't put him in those positions. So you have to have the guy, instead of passing him off, you have to have him play trail. And that was the problem. And everyone's found that out in the last 2 weeks, that the Bears are playing trail technique because they can't have anyone pass him off. Why does Tyreek Stevenson not play?
Is he hurt? I thought
he
was
can't trail. Or he can't trail?
No, so they said that they held him out. He was a healthy scratch. They held him out because he's actually still injured in his hamstring.
I see.
So this was not because of anything else. Stevenson didn't play because they didn't want him to get hurt before this game. The same thing with Isaac Trapillo.
No, that I understand.
That I understand.
Same thing with Rome Odunze.
That I also understand.
And oh man, Trapillo is more of a key piece than I thought.
Dude, he's great with that line. He's a good piece with that line. So that's why I'm saying, like, I think you guys are looking at the wrong way. I think, yes, we all know what the Bears can't do. We can't keep up with Christian Watson. So what you have to do is you have to play bracket zone type of thing. So what it is you're playing thirds and you're passing off the thirds, but you need to have 3 players that all understand what's going on. The one player that you can play man to man right now is Tyreek Stevenson, because he can bump and run. And he's good with those things as long as he's healthy. That's why they had to give him a week off. Everything that's happened, I think they've had this game in mind.
Yeah.
The reason why they did any of these things, they had this game in mind, and it didn't matter how much they were going to lose or win, because they felt like they were going to end up playing them regardless.
And I think this needs to be addressed in the offseason. We need to get a pass rush ASAP. And I mean, when I mean
last 2 years,
right. But what I'm saying is, though, you could put any quarterback back there. If they got time back there, they're going to pick us apart, no matter who you put back there.
Not Caleb.
We can't, huh?
Not Caleb.
Okay. But I still think if we can get some kind of pressure on Jordan Love, not sending everybody in on fake blitzes, leaving the middle of the field open. Maybe we can, get some pressure on them. But until that happens, it's gonna be tough sledding. And I'm just gonna be honest.
Here's the things I'm worried about when I play the Packers. So I think that you guys are not just off the chain. You're not wrong. The things I worry about when playing the Packers is them running the ball and controlling the clock, and the Bears only getting 3 possessions in the whole first half.
Oh, the bend don't break.
That worries me because the Bears,
they need rhythm.
The Bears offense doesn't start. It's not the fourth quarter. It's not this magic number of the fourth quarter. It's getting snaps. So what really needs to happen is Ben Johnson needs to have a game plan where he knows where's the weak part of the Packers. Up the middle, defensive tackle. They have rookies up there. Our best part of our offensive line is up the middle. We need to have Joshua Jackson needs to have a good game. We need to be able to run power O to the right, and we need to do lead to the left. We have to run those games, and those are places we have to be our bread and butter. And then you need to play action off of it. And now Caleb, I think we've now seen Colston Loveland is probably a better target than Roman Dunze. Colston Loveland should probably be your first target.
He's always looking for him.
I've always said I have no problem with getting Cole Kmet. With Colston Loveland. I had no problem with getting Colston Loveland. I don't think you need to get him and Luther Burden. They're both great players. Great players. My problem was that they're very similar players. And eventually you're going to have to get rid of one of your good players because of it. But you could have gotten a pass rusher at either of those positions. If you're going to get one, get a pass rusher on the other. That was my problem. Not necessarily that either one of these players are bad.
I know what you're going at that because you thought I was going to be like, hey, remember what you said? But I understand what you're saying as far as that, even though they're both two ascending key pieces on the offense, no doubt about it. But like I said, a pass rusher would really help this defense and where they are right now. Because right now, we can like
Sweat's like a 2. Sweat's a 2, and that's kind of.
Now, can you imagine having a Max Crosby on the other end?
Oof. Or Myles Garrett.
Well, you're not gonna get the greatest defensive player of our generation, but
which by that last sack is a phony sack.
No, he beat him.
He literally beat him. He didn't. The guy didn't fall down like Brett Favre.
He didn't just give up. He's just like grabbing.
If I see a refrigerator with arms running towards me at 4.5 speed, I'm also falling down.
That's funny.
Okay, so the Bears opened up as home underdogs versus the Packers for this wild card game. What is the line right now?
1.5.
1.5. Who's in favor? A favor who?
Packers, because Packers. That's kind of feels like.
Bears are the favorite right now.
Oh.
1.5 favor.
Oh, man.
So True Pilgrim says Lovely and Bird are not similar. Stop it. Okay. This is what I'm saying right now. When you had DJ Moore, right? And we've had this discussion, right? DJ Moore and Roman Dunze out on the outside right now. Either of them are going to play the slot. Colston Loveland is playing. He's not playing tight end right now. He's playing F. He's playing slot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's doing.
It good.
When you have those two guys in, when Burden's in, what does he have to play? True Pilgrim. The slot.
Mm-hmm.
So what are they doing? They're both playing slot.
Yeah, but when Burden catches the ball, he jukes and runs around. He's like number one yak guy. You catch the ball 5 yards, you know he's going to get another 5 or 6 after he catches the ball.
Does that stop you from the same play? Is this not the same position? Is it not? Are you both getting the ball in the same position? Is it both from the slot?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Now, I never said. Go back. Did I say they're the same player?
No.
You may have misspoke. I know what you were saying. I think you may have misspoke.
I never said they're the same player. They play the same position.
Loveland plays a similar style to Rome, and Luther Burden plays a similar style to DJ.
Luther Burden,
I don't know.
Luther Burden does play like very similar.
With Rome and Loveland, though.
I don't agree with that. I think Loveland is a slot. He's a good tight end. He's Sam Laporta. He's all that. Luther Burden in this offense really should be playing where DJ Moore is.
Well, he did have an 8 for 138 playing basically
DJ Moore's
Rome's-
position.
DJ Moore's position to 8 and 138 against the 49ers playing outside.
So because DJ Moore ended up moving to Rome, his ex Burden playing the Z, which is DJ Moore's position, and he went off. That boy is good. So my problem is that eventually what you're gonna do is one of your good players are going to have to go. Yeah. I think you have to trade DJ Moore. I love DJ Moore. I love DJ Moore so much that I got this hat. So DJ Moore with his shred, his cheese shredder, and so like this is how much I love DJ Moore. You got to trade DJ More, and you have to go get pass rush help.
So you got to trade him for Max Crosby then.
That's not. Yeah, it's going to be a lot more than just DJ Moore for Max Crosby. So.
No, I'm saying it's a draft pick.
Well, no, if it's sours to your point, probably DJ Moore first, and maybe like a third.
Yeah, DJ Moore in the first. I think you get Max Crosby. Yeah. I agree. I'm not gonna. Would you guys give up a first?
Yeah.
Yep. This year, yeah.
Yes.
I would too. This year.
Yeah. We're too far in the back. We're too far in the back.
We're
on mock draft. Most of the time I see us drafting Cade McDonald, and
I would take that, even with the knee injury.
Do you really think? I know it's a knee injury, but I don't think it's that bad. Because they shut him down for a year.
I agree, True Pilgrim. Young QB can never have too many weapons. I definitely, but they can't be the same weapon. That's the issue I have. It can't be the same weapon.
I watched all 22 almost every other, like every Bears game. Watch the all 22 on them. And I like you said, I agree with True Pilgrim saying, but because Caleb, I think he misses DJ Moore a lot. And I mean, he's wide open a lot. He misses him a lot. So I think.
Do you understand why though? I'm starting to understand why he looks at DJ and he's lost some confidence in him.
The route running has been kind of on some occasions have been subpar from DJ. He's falling on routes. This is also on some. I mean, I know it's going to be controversial with the play that they threw to the end zone.
There's no way you can get the ball. You can't get the ball.
You can't get the ball.
So I mean, they're going to say some effort issues there, which I don't see him. I think he's hurt.
Yeah, I agree.
I think injury prone.
I think he's hurt.
I don't know if he's injury prone because he's played all these years and he's always playing. But I do look at DJ Moore as a contested ball catcher, and I think that's not what Caleb is doing right now.
Because he doesn't even throw it to Rome, contested balls like that. So
he's a old wide open thrower of the ball instead of understanding this guy contested ball catcher. But then at the beginning of this game, right? Did you not see him throw the ball to DJ Moore a couple of times and drop the ball?
Oh yeah, yep.
So if that happens to your guy, right, and you're not 100% in sync with him, right, and you throw him the ball, he drops the ball a couple of times, and now you know he should be your number one guy. Do you continue to go feed him?
I feel like you have to.
Right. You should, but can you understand why a young quarterback wouldn't?
I understand it, but in this case, you're going to, especially with how he's playing with Rome and giving Rome all these touches early on in the year, you got to build. And like I said, I hated that Rome got hurt, but it gave Caleb a chance to understand. You got to love him. You got a burden. You got guys who catch the ball.
The thing is, with Rome out, we've seen like connection games from Burden where you got like 3 or 4 games where he gets like, okay, 6 for 80, blow up game. We see Loveland multiple times have 6 to 8 catches for 80 yards. We only saw it for the Packers game for DJ, and he's getting thrown. I'll say more, but not enough. But instead of like 3, it's more like 5 or 6, and he's still having similar numbers.
But they're trying to give him manufactured touches, and I think that's not his. That's not his game. Manufacture. We got to get him. Reverses and motions and all that type of stuff. That's not his game, and I think that's the reason why also his numbers have gone down. He's not used to. He wasn't doing it in Carolina.
Do you think that DJ Moore is to a point where he wouldn't go to another team and kill?
I think he would.
You would.
Would.
So,
If he-
when you guys,
if-
I'm saying, now I agree with Young and the DJ Moore is injury prone. He's on 28, but he's limping off every play. Is it not the way they're playing using him? And then he
They're
would go
using
to
him-
another team and he would kill.
I'm a hate to bring up this name, but Lou Getsy, by the way, was calling plays for him, and he ended up being 1,000-yard receiver in that offense.
Yards.
Yeah, 1,300 in that offense. I understand he was the only valid receiver they had, whatever. Him and Justin had a good rapport, but he was a 1,300-yard receiver. I still think he has that in him, though.
Can I read you something, guys?
Yeah.
Listen, the amount of games that DJ Moore has played in the last 7 seasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons.
I'm guessing probably averaging around 15.
16 for 16 first year, 15 second year, 15 third year, 17 when it went up to 17 is next year, 17 the year after that, 17 the year after that, 17 the year after that, 17 the year after that. Now, understand, every football player is always going to be hurt. It doesn't matter about you getting hurt. It's about can you play through it. And that's the type of thing I want from my number one receiver. But, look at this, though. Do you know this is the second lowest targets he's ever had in the season?
Yeah.
I'm guessing first was his
rookie year.
So this year he had 85 targets, not catches or receptions, 85 targets. His rookie year he had 82. Besides that, he's had over 118 in every other season.
Well, it's hard to have a high percentage of targets or even receptions when you have a whole receiver plethora. You got Komet, Loveland, Burden, Rome. It's kind of hard. If it was just DJ and Joe Schmo, that number would be a lot higher. So I mean,
So you're saying that everyone else is more talented than DJ, right?
No, I feel like
he's
there's more spread out.
Yeah, it's more spread out. So it's kind of hard to pick. Okay, you want him number one? Guess what? I have a second number one over here. Or you want to cover Rome? Okay, guess what? You got this guy. Okay, double cover. I got Komet. I got Burden. I got what's the guy's name? Walker. Which Walker I think is going to come out now.
I like Walker.
I like him.
Yeah, Walker's going to now sit if Rome comes back in, right? Because
I don't know because the kids did not play no snaps either this past game.
True.
All right, so you guys said that, right?
I know he played.
How many targets do you think Rome Odunze had in the 12 games? Now DJ played 17.
12.
How many targets do you think he had 10? That Roman had in 12?
65.
Okay, what do you guys say?
70.
Yeah, I want to say around there, like in the 70s.
90.
Yeah, look at that.
So wait. So my point is that everything y'all saying is BS. If you want to get someone the ball, especially when you play 17, you get them the ball. But that doesn't mean that that's either DJ's fault or Caleb's fault. I don't think either one of them is their fault. I really don't.
I'm not. I never said it was.
I think they just don't mesh well together.
It's like
this is the thing.
He doesn't throw a lot of up there. You go get
exactly.
Balls.
Do you think we have three number one receivers?
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Yeah, I think
Burden's a number one on a lot of teams right now.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Burden. Loveland.
Bird's a number one. Bird's a number
Loveland's
one.
more could be if he grows.
Well, he's a tight end.
The way when I played, you only have one number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have 3%.
Talent does not matter.
I tell you what,
does not matter.
If you get rid of Burden, Rome, or DJ, you get rid of two out of those three, I guarantee you those two are going to be number ones at other teams. That's how good they are. I understand what that guy was saying. So
you put Burden on the Browns, he's the number one receiver right now.
That's what crap. But yeah, of course you can put him on there. That's what crap. So in your opinions, you guys say that so the Rams have two number ones then?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
And you want to know what Matthew Stafford? Let me see if I can read exactly what Matthew Stafford says. Who's their number one, or what Devontae Adams says? Who's their number one receiver?
You're probably gonna say Puka Nacua.
Puka Nacua is their number one receiver. Your number two receiver could get just as many touches or any of that stuff as long as you look at your first one. Your first receiver makes everything else run with everyone else. The number one. You can't have multiple number ones. You can have a lot of talented receivers. You can't have that. Most good receivers will be a number one on any team. Or
So
you look at someone like the Green Bay Packers who have no number one receivers, right? But they still have a number one receiver.
right.
Because it's
I
one
mean,
guy.
the number one.
Who is that?
Sets Christian Watson is going to be the number one. He's on the field. He's the number one because he sets
He's a deep threat.
tone on how it works.
Okay, well, how about this?
That's
What
not
was it? I can't
work.
like 3 or 4 years ago, we had our number one receiver, which is Darnell Mooney. He was not a number one. He was not a number one, but we had to make him a number
When
one.
was Darnell Mooney was the number one?
2021.
2022. 2022.
Yeah,
was number
thank
one.
you. I remember
2022.
because we had no number one, but he was the only guy. But
That
he
was
Robinson,
that
you
was-
talking about when
somewhat
Robinson was hurt?
competent.
With who? No,
What?
2022 when we had Equanimous St. Brown, Byron Pringle. He was the number one receiver.
Oh, because they didn't want to win. You're right.
We had the
That's
wrong
right.
St.
No, but
Brown.
that's
You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I mean, he didn't want to win. You're right. Sometimes when you don't want to win, you're right. I can't argue that. I can't argue those things.
Right.
Obviously, they. I mean,
Am
They weren't
I
trying to
arguing?
win.
I'm not arguing. I'm saying I can't argue.
Now,
all right.
I'm conceding. Like, oh, I can't argue that.
now let me just play. Let me just throw this out there. This is a crazy ass scenario. What if, when Justin Fields last year with the Bears,
Mhm.
DJ Moore and Cole Kmet was his number one and number two guys.
Mhm.
Him and DJ was awesome.
Mhm.
If DJ was with the Bears as we speak today, you think DJ's numbers would be a lot higher or lower than Roman Dunze's?
You said
Justin
if Justin
Fields?
was a quarterback?
Just if Justin Fields is a quarterback right now,
Higher.
It'd be
It'd
higher.
be
Much
higher.
higher.
Way
It'd be
higher.
much higher.
right?
It'd be because
So,
the
now
quarterback
this-
will have a
now
rapport
bring-
with him.
Right now brings back to this: when Caleb Williams was drafted,
Rome was drafted
8
with him.
picks led. Right, Rome was drafted also. Caleb Williams told Ryan Poles and told him, "Hey, get this kid. Fuck neighbors, forget neighbors, whatever." Now you got Rome. They can become buddy. Fine. They do each other's nails. They do each other's hairs, whatever. Now, I think that's the only chemistry they have because that's why Rome's like, "You're my boy, DJ. You're awesome, but Rome's my boy." And that's, I think, since they're growing up together, they're like the Montana Jerry Rice kind of combo, Aikman and Irving kind of thing. If that's what we have to do, that's what they are doing. The chemistry is there. So be it. I would love the Bears to have a Bryce, Montana, Aikman, and Irving.
I agree.
Nah.
Everything he just said. Everything he just, except for the fact that I don't think Roman Dunze is as good as those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying they're good. I'm saying the chemistry. I mean,
personally,
Yes.
talent wise,
He can get
I
there.
think Luther Bird is better.
No,
Oh boy.
No, I mean,
no, you're right. No,
I'm just-
no,
if
no,
you
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
I'm going
he's definitely better.
straight talent, if I'm going straight talent, give me Luther Bird.
Luther Burden.
Yeah.
They said it in preseason that he's his talent is off the charts compared to Roma Dunze and DJ Moore. Anytime
Yeah,
the
you
ball
could
touches
see
his
it.
hands-
You
Yeah.
could see it.
The move he
And
made
that-
on that reverse, the handoff. He made that spin move
For 1 yard,
Yeah.
he literally saved like 6 yards.
now,
Yeah.
I love the fact that Burden has a chip on his shoulder because he fell in the second round. And I love players that have that because Randy Moss had it. And look how explosive he
Randy
is.
Moss was supposed to be the number one overall. Him going down on 13-14 was stupid. But I
Right.
mean, it's because he had serious charges. So I understand him having
Right.
that. But he's also probably the second greatest receiver of all time.
Right. So I mean that's why Burden's playing with this chip on his shoulder. All these teams pass me up. Okay, guess what? This is what we're gonna do. I'm not a number one, I'm number two, but regardless, I get the ball, I'm mess you up with.
True Pilgrim says, nah, Roman's a stud. He doesn't have that dog in him, and you can't teach that. I think Rome, when I saw him and watched it, the first thing I thought about with him was, man, that dude can make contested catches. I worry about him making the easy catches. That's why I said then. That was my first thing. I think that this guy has everything in him to be a very good receiver, except I just don't think he is that talented. I didn't say who was the better receiver because Randy Moss is more talented than Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice is the better receiver.
Yeah.
That's just, there's very, very few guys that are going to have that type of, that talent. So who's the most talented guy? I think Luther Bird is the more talented guy. I think Rome Odunze it depends on the rapport. It needs to be the mesh in the offense. All those things matter, but also don't think it's healthy for Caleb Williams right now to have Rome Odunze as your number one all the time. They's only looking for him all the time because he's not the guy who's going to. Remember, I said the number one is the one who sets the mode for the offense.
Yeah,
the set tone for the offense. I don't think that's what Rome Odunze is right now. Because
right now it feels
the way
like
they
DJ,
run the offense.
Right now, it kind of feels like right now it's Loveland that's setting the tone.
I agree.
But this is the thing that concerns me with Caleb, though. You see how in this past game everything was on 3rd and 4th down. Loveland. You don't want to get.
He doesn't read. He doesn't read.
You stop reading the field because you like I got my safety blanket right here, so I'm just gonna go here. I know he's not gonna drop anything. So when it comes down to it, you're gonna have to make sure that you have other options there. That's why either we hated that Rome got hurt, but the way it was trending, we probably lost a lot of those games because he's trying to force feed Rome all the time. And we said it early in the year, all the way up to that Baltimore game, he's giving the ball to Rome a little bit too much, not looking DJ Moore's way. It took for Rome to have a foot injury to be out to say, oh, we got Luther, we got Loveland, we got Komet, we got this. We got all these weapons. Wait, what were we doing the first half of the season? You know what I mean?
His whole view of the field opened up a lot more.
Right.
Let's give what True Pilgrim is saying some credence. He's 6'3", 220, sub 4.4. I don't know if he's 220, but he's 6'3". He definitely is 6'3". He says sub 4.4 speed. He really is that guy. What do you think about that?
Yeah, but you have slow. It's not his physical. It's his hands. His weakness is his hands. And
the offense, this offense is built around a more Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I also think so. He's getting to the weight, bulk up a little bit more. Too.
He's 215, so he's 214, 215. He's a decent
enough.
He is. I mean, but I think if he can, just like strength-wise, moving corners, being more aggressive on the one-on-ones, pushing, getting guys. You look at AJ Brown, getting guys off for you, stuff like that. I think that's what Pilgrim was saying about having that dog.
He has that talent. He has that size. He has that build to be that guy. I still think he's there right now.
So I think he just needs more like the anger or aggressiveness to come out.
And I wonder if this offense is built for him specifically.
Because Ben Johnson system. Look at the Ben Johnson players: Amon-Ra, Jameson Williams.
The 6-foot guys really fast.
Well, Burden's your Jameson Williams though. They're the same guy. Burden is your Jameson Williams. They're the same guy.
You don't think he's Amon-Ra St. Brown?
No, he's Jameson Williams.
Oh, he's Amon-Ra. He could be the Amon-Ra.
He can, but I think right now he's the Jameson Williams. He's that guy, home run hitter. That's Jameson Williams. That's him.
I think he's Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
Bears
will lock in. I need Bears to lock in. Yeah, no, I what's up, dudes? First off, but no, I think that the Rams are still my favorite team to make the Super Bowl.
Well, unlike this guy and this guy.
These guys think that they're not even that good. What? Deuce. These guys told it's me.
Actually, no.
So we made a bet. Yeah, and it's if 5.5 points. If the Rams don't win by 5.5 points at least, they have to do 4 shots each. They don't think Matt Stafford is the MVP of the NFL.
I didn't say that.
They said his last 2 games. They said the last 2 games he was booty. That's what they said. The last 2 games
I said that. I said he was booty.
I didn't say all that.
He thinks the MVP is Drake May.
I didn't say all that. All I said was that he can have one of those off games, and they
have Deuce watch our show in the beginning. He'll see.
None of
that. You hear what they said.
Rage bait.
The hilarious.
What you said about Max Rosmer is rage bait.
So again, Rams will lock in. They win by 7.
Do you realize that you don't realize that the win by 7, Brian will lose?
No, I win.
Not that. Wait,
I win.
Oh,
he had
money
7
line.
to change
money line.
He had
5.5 points is all I need.
You really said 7. You really
had it at 7 and changed it. That's why I was like,
you changed it 5.
No, what did we shake on, guys?
5.5. But you said 7. You're like, no, wait, 5.5.
No,
He changed it.
y'all take it or not?
It's on camera. I'll take it still.
I'm not thinking, and it's gonna be hilarious.
I'm just saying.
I'm just. It's gonna be hilarious. I'm like, whoa, pause. Carolina, the last 2 weeks have not looked good. So, and then the Rams in the playoffs going again. They've been to the Super Bowl recently. They know how to do it. They have Devontae Adams, who was not playing last 2 games. They have Puka Nacua. They have Kyron Williams. Their defense is.
They have Blake Corum.
Blake Corum, all he doesn't know how to score touchdowns. Bruh. Okay. Just against Carolina, who's a very young, that's going to be very good going forward. Very young, bruh. Okay. That's all I had to say with you guys.
I'd be so happy if they fall and fail.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah, with laid back, they actually could blow them out, but I'm being nice. Dude, guys, that's probably the worst take we've heard.
No. The bros take. The bros take.
I try to ignore that one. I don't want to.
No, I was watching Player's Choice, and someone also said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
He said.
Yeah.
I was in the
I
comments.
think Steve Mariucci said it.
Yeah, but he also coached, didn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think his kid played with him or something. All right, let's get this show back on the road. Like, all right, guys. So Ben Johnson's really excited to play the Packers. That's what he tells everybody. Do you think that's what he really thinks?
Yep.
I think he's pissed at the. I think he's more pissed at the. He's excited, but I think he's pissed about what happened against the Lions, and people are already counting them out because the way they looked against the Lions. He's more pissed off and hyped up about showing people that they can get it together in the first half. That's what I think.
Yeah.
What? Puka and Lake are the same. If you know, you know.
Me, Quentin Lake.
Yeah.
Safety.
Okay.
You're saying that Quentin Lake is like.
Is that good?
Kyle Hamilton, your defense?
Okay.
Is he that good?
Look, I'm gonna hold. If he helps me win this bet, and I get to laugh at these two, I'm not gonna argue.
Okay. If he gets burnt for a couple of TDs,
then it'll be the first time in Carolina history in the entire season. The first time in the entire season that this happened. Okay. So you said Ben Johnson he's ready to go.
I think he's trying to build off of what happened with the loss, and he's trying to build off of that. Yeah.
Do you think that we're gonna have the right game plan? Because him being upset is gonna make him want to throw the ball, or will he realize that you need to run the ball against the Packers?
He needs to run the
He needs to run the ball and then play action off of it.
And how about no trick plays?
How about no trick plays at the 1 yard line?
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid.
Don't put Bajan outside wide and have Caleb Williams on the other side and having Burden and Monangai doing wildcat. No, none of that. We need to just ground and pound, running up the middle.
ground and pound. Hey, play action off of it. Go for it.
You know what play is going to happen? The same freaking play that happened in San Francisco the first time we went against Green Bay, and it worked in Vegas.
Oh, that play with
that one slot where the tight end goes all the way across, and Caleb rolls to the left, and he throws the ball. That's going to be the same bread and butter play that Ben Johnson loves.
So that was our bread and butter play in high school. So what you're really doing, the concept is your outside receiver is either running a hitch or some type of slant, something 3-4 yards, rather. Your tight end is coming in.
Smash concept.
Smash. Exactly. So your tight end is trying to get the guy on his right shoulder as he's coming out, and he's going to break towards the corner, right? And you throw the ball up to your best athlete at the point of the high point. The problem is Caleb doesn't always do that. Caleb sometimes has problems with the idea, and you do that when you have a really good tight end athlete, and that it works. You reverse pivot, and your quarterback has to throw the ball out there. I cannot wait for this offseason. I think Caleb is going to work on his footwork. I think he's going to work on.
I'm actually happy. He never get to 4,000, but this was better. This was probably better than just making it 4,000. I actually saw a lot of progression throughout the season.
Yeah.
If he works on his footwork, he could get the accuracy problem under control.
Oh yeah.
It definitely looked, even though it was more inaccurate, it felt like it's he's honed in over the year a little bit more. But
I need him to read the offense. Read the defense. I need him to read the defense. I don't feel like he's gotten better there yet.
I think he showed flashes at the end of the season. I'll go back to a key play if you remember on the first drive against Green Bay a couple weeks ago. He had looked to the right and he came back to Jade Walk coming on the end route. That's progression that we're looking for.
Is it, or is that because he's one of his good friends now?
No, that was a progression. That was a progression. That was a progression
in their relationship. Like, hey, he brought me candy, so I looked him off, and I'm throwing back to my friend who just gave me the.
He proved that he could catch. He proved that he could catch the ball consistently.
I agree.
I think that's.
I'm giving you a hard time. I agree with what you say. I think he is getting better. I think he's really. I think he doesn't do well at the beginning of games. I think maybe he doesn't warm up well. I think he gets so excited that he says he doesn't get nervous, but he gets so excited that he overthrows the ball a lot.
Because you always see it all, like early in the game. It's always long. It's always.
I think it's just BS with it. I know he's trying to save face for the media, but I think that's BS.
It's obvious that he's nervous. Yeah, it's obvious.
Like it feels like we see something. He's just early in the game. He's like wants to pounce on it.
If he can just get, like you said, you said your concern was him making. I think my concern was making like the tough throws. But I think right now, if like the easy throw,
do the layups. I don't care about
he could just do the layups. Tom Brady said on the broadcast, he said, if you make the layups, that'll make you a great quarterback. Rather the hard, the double coverage, the tight throws, tight window throws, that's one thing. But if you can make the layups,
that makes you a good quarterback. Making the easy ones make you the great one.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this: how many plays will it take before Odunze gets a target towards him?
I think
two. I'm thinking the first play, maybe the second.
No, it'll be a run play, and then second will be a pass.
Play action to Ramadunze. Yeah,
I think if you wanna set the tone for the game, I'm gonna be honest with you. If Ben Johnson comes out first play of the game, deep shot to Rome, I think that'll set the tone for the whole game.
Is that what you want? You want to trust the guy who we just said is not accurate at the beginning of the game to do a deep shot to Ramadunze the first play?
I think I'm just saying as far as if he makes
who's he covering? Who's covering him? Who's covering him?
Nixon, Valentine.
Valentine.
Deep shot all day. Trayvon Diggs, deep shot.
Bro, you know how upset I'm going to be if we get an interception, it's all over for you guys. I'm coming for you specifically.
See, you got to manifest stuff in the atmosphere, Brian. You got to think positive, man.
No, let's run the ball. Stop Ben Johnson in this. Just run the ball. We're better. We're tougher than you are. Let's run the ball. We're going deep shot, third place, 999s. No, we're not doing nines. We're going to run the ball down their throat and prove that we're better than them. This is playoff football. You don't think they're prepared for that?
They prepared for us running the ball. That's why I think we should go play action.
They can't prepare for us. They got better defensive tackles. No,
flea flicker. It worked. It worked. Flea flicker.
If you flea flicker the first game, I'm coming to find you, Grant. I'm coming to find you.
But what if it's a touchdown? Then I'm gonna come find you. If it's a touchdown, I'm gonna come find you.
I'll still be pissed off by the play call. Still, just stop by to say go Bears. I'll root for you. Appreciate it, Ace. What's up, my Ace? The issue is I watch a lot of Bears games, but not Packers. When I expect the Bears to win, let's move on. Beat them this weekend. We need to win. So understand, I talk to a lot of Packers fans, and you know what they tell me? We should have won both games. Then when I talk to other Bears fans, you know what they tell me? We should have won both games. This is going to tell us a lot. This entire season is going to hinge on this game right now.
Yeah,
I think more than any other game in an entire season. I don't think anything else matters. We got swept by the Detroit Lions. I don't even think that matters. But if we win this game, this is a great season. Start something special.
Knocking the Packers out of the playoffs, that would be a lot. I know we want to go far, but that's our Super Bowl right there.
As soon as you win that game, you're playing with house money.
I hate to say it, but it depends on the weather as well.
38 and snowing, flurries.
I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, at 38 degrees, that's fine for me. No, snow first, it's gonna be
Days
rain.
like today. Days like today, I'll take that too.
Yeah,
Let's see if Marvin has tickets for that game, huh?
He actually does. He asked me to to go to the game. I was like, bro, I got a big tax bill that's due. No Jacksonville knocking the Bills out would be special. Wow.
Ooh.
But they're the winning team. You know, they're the
I can actually see that. I can see Jacksonville.
I can see it too.
No, I can see it. Just run the ball on them. I can
That's
see
basically
Etienne
it.
going for like 125, and like 2 Ds.
Alexa, play J-Rock. Win. All right. So we've kind of talked around this point a lot. We haven't really dove into the line, which I'm worried about, especially if we have Benedict anywhere near playing. I don't want him anywhere near playing at all. You know, I think our defensive line needs to make sure we can stop Josh Jacobs. That's another problem because we got to be able to stop their run because they did the same thing to us that we did to them the first game. They said we're going to run the ball right down their throat, and they didn't. So with all that being said, what do you expect to see this game? What's your score? And what do you think? How do you think it's going to work? We'll start with Panda, and we'll work our way around.
It is tough. It really depends. Are we going to get the ball in the second half, or are we going to give them the ball in the second half? You know, because that's going to determine how the whole game's going to sway. Because if both teams are going to run it, the last time the Lions end up getting the ball first, we only had the ball one time in our first quarter.
Talking with the Packers?
Was it the Packers or Lions?
Both.
Well, both.
So, I mean, that's going to depend. And if we avoid the run game like we did against the Lions, we're going to be in so much trouble because that does have to play for. The playbook will be gone.
The problem with this is the line couldn't get any push because Theo Benedict got blown up every single time.
Well, Theo Benedict is on the left side. Why can't you go to the right?
Because
why can't you
stop him before you get over there?
Like he was getting blown up. I was getting tired of him.
Anytime I seen him and Aiden Hudson face to face, I kind of close my eyes and hope for the best.
He's like, oh god.
Yeah, I don't want to see that silly celebration. That Hutch, that's a white thing. I don't know. Anyway, I really think
my white brethren.
I think the Bears are going to take it, but barely. I'm gonna have to say like 45-28.
Yeah,
25. Where are we getting 25?
I just don't know because some jackass is gonna throw a 2-pointer somewhere.
The floor.
Well, you know what? That feels right. That feels right.
The floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, think about it. You got these two great masterminds like
going back and forth.
The floor is not a bad coach. He's just like a bad season right now.
Okay.
Do you think this is a bad season?
I don't think it's bad.
Very typical. This feels typical.
It's 9-7-1 is what they do. All right, Grant, what do you feel?
I'm gonna think it's gonna be a close game again. I also think it's gonna be I think we're gonna see some crazy things going on in this game. For some odd reason, I think we're going to run the ball better than we did the last few. We're going to run the ball better. But I also think that depending on how our defense looks, if Kyler Gordon plays and how many snaps he's going to play, it's still going to be tough to stop the passing.
He's going to be probably forced to play a lot of them.
Yeah, but I mean, you're going to have him and Nick McLeod
someone behind him at this point.
But I think it's going to be a close game. But I think it's going to be a shootout. I'm going to go 31-27 Bears.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a shootout.
Wow.
I don't. I actually think it'll be similar to all the previous games. Another low-scoring affair where it's going to be a grind-out game. And I think the big thing is with Kyler Gordon back, we could actually cover some of these guys going across. We'll be like a 4th and 5. They're down by a touchdown. Kyler Gordon will get the stop, and then we'll win. I'll say 24-17.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, I agree. DeMarco Jackson needs to play the
He
third
needs
linebacker
to be that
spot.
third linebacker spot. I don't know what we're doing.
Why
Why
are
are
we
we?
forcing Noah out there?
No,
Well,
he's out for the season.
He's out for the
He
season
tore
now.
his
He's out
Achilles.
for a while now.
He tore his Achilles.
Yeah, he tore his Achilles. But
But
all right. After all that I just said, I think the Bears do run the ball. I think that they try to outsmart the Packers. I think that we probably score. I'm gonna say we're going to halftime up 17-14. I won't say that we come out. Second half we get another field goal, so that's 20-14. Right. Then I think the Packers score a touchdown, 21-20. Right. I think Caleb Williams then has a pretty good fourth quarter. I'm going to say the Bears win 34-27.
Yeah, about the same way when I score.
That's a lot of points. And I usually don't think, I think after the mistakes that they made against Detroit, that Ben Johnson got an ass.
There was a lot of missed assignments, a lot of like you ran these plays a lot of just baby stuff, like stuff that they normally don't make mistakes on.
Yeah, like stuff that we haven't seen since like the second game. Second game.
But I will say this. I do believe, I said 34-27. I believe we win with Green Bay having the ball with the last play, having a chance to tie the game up.
Yeah, you already give me a heart attack and even the game time yet.
Yeah,
Is this what's happening? Is this what happens the entire season? All right, we got my ace in here saying 24-17 Bears. I love it. Deuce comes in and says 28-26 Bears. All right.
That's almost my score right there. Yeah.
I love True Pilgrim
21-17.
because I think he actually knows what he's talking about. He has 21-17 Bears. I like that. I like that score too. And once again, I'm on the high scoring. I'm going to say
I said 31.
I don't think our defense can stop Jordan Love. I think we can stop in the first half, and then all of a sudden towards the end of the game, just like Cable gets hot, I can see Jordan Love getting hot too. And I think the defense stops them with a sack.
About who though?
Tyler Gordon.
Gervon Dexter.
I'm gonna go Austin Booker.
That's not a bad one.
Hopefully, as long as he keeps his head out of it.
Right. As long as Jordan Love doesn't duck his head and make it a 15-yard penalty. So,
or we could be cliche and say whoever wins the turnover battle wins the game. The Bears usually win the turnover battle. So,
usually.
So you're saying the defense is going to have to show up at the end of the game. Exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That the defense is going to have to find a way to show up at the end of the game to make a play. The offense is going to do their job. The question is, can the defense stand up in Chicago? I see the scene now. Snow flurries coming down and is blowing, across from the lake, and we see it happening. And they drop back, and Montez Sweat almost gets to him, and Grady Jarrett is out the game because he makes giant holes for people to run through. And Austin Booker comes in, he trips Jordan Love, and Jordan Love gets sacked, and we win the game.
Yeah, I can see something like that.
Dude says, the Bears could blow him out 28-10. If that happens, that'll be the first time this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always gotta put us on.
Their defense got offense. I can see scoring 28. The defense, I don't see them stopping, giving the team 10. A good offense, 10.
True Pilgrim says our defense has been hearing the criticism. I'll be shocked if they don't come out and perform. I love that. I love the thought of that. And, I know you know what you're talking about. My worry is, I think Grady Jarrett.
I think they can't keep up. They can't keep up.
Grady Jarrett might be a bad sign to me, because I feel like he pass rushes, he up the field so much, he creates lanes. He creates both running lanes for the running back and running lanes for the quarterback.
I think a lot of guys on that defense do not fit in Dennis Allen's defense. So I think that might be a huge overhaul come off season. He's going to bring his guys in and lead the other guys that don't fit probably out of here. So I'm expecting a huge overhaul. But I'm not thinking about the offseason right now because we have a game ahead of us right now. But I do think Grady Jarrett is not a fit in this defense, though.
I agree.
Yeah, because most of the time it's like whoever's Grady Jarrett, like even Gervon Dexter, has a habit of doing it, but I feel like I actually see him more in the run game than Grady Jarrett.
I think a D tackle is needed in the draft also.
I do.
A-
I think the
a
fact
real run
we're
stuff.
depending on
A real run
Dexter
stuff.
and Billings a lot, and that's not. You shouldn't be depending on Dexter and Billings. And
Dexter's
And just got 6 sacks this
pass
year.
rusher.
Dexter
He
is
has- has-
Dexter's a 3-4 defensive end. That's what he is. That's what he is.
That's what he's playing, and that's why he's got.
No,
like,
he's playing a 4-3 defensive tackle right now, but he's 3-4 defensive end.
which should be perfect for this system that he's playing, but
Not really, because they're not running that other linebacker up there. So, all right, Colt A says, I'm not trying to look past this game, but who do you guys think will be representing the NFC in the Super Bowl?
The Panthers.
I don't trust. What?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You must have Cam Newton, Musa Muhammad, and Steve Smith all on the team.
Oh, don't forget
You guys
Peppers.
have Cam
Don't
Newton
forget
at
Peppers.
quarterback.
Yeah, Peppers and Greg
Thomas
Olsen at the tight
Davis
end.
and Luke Kuechly at linebacker.
That'd be all time
And
team.
Josh Norman at corner.
Peanut Tillman on the other side.
Oh God,
To be
That'd
honest,
be crazy.
if I had to choose an NFC team, I know Brian said the Rams. Please, you don't count out Philly. I still don't count on Philly, man.
Not
That's just as
only
bad
will
as
I
the- that's bad
not
as the
only will I
Panthers.
count out Philly, I think Philly will lose in the first round.
To the Niners,
Yes.
please.
Yes.
I
No,
see
not
that.
later.
They can offense. They
Yeah.
can't
Per-
offense.
Brock Purdy is hot. He is hot.
He is.
He's like,
But
you know
he's
what? I
facing-
did 5
he's
last
facing
week.
a-
I did 5 this week. This week I'm gonna go 6.
He's facing a good defense. He faced a good defense past week and got nothing. He got nothing. So Philly's also a good defense. And Vic Fangio's is a coordinator also. So I
Okay,
think he'll have
Vic
trouble this game.
Fangio also has a problem with blitzing too much.
But
He has a problem. Period.
he's
I love him.
five
Don't get me wrong.
coach.
But there's times he has these memory lapses, like, oh yeah, wait, we gotta block these guys. We gotta sack these guys. Like he said, he has a problem blitzing because he relies on his front four, which is awesome because they have a strong front four, but he needs to throw some more better ass schemes because once you get the front four blocked, there you go. You're pretty much there.
I feel like
If
Philly's
they can run the ball,
Philly's not a good matchup.
They
for
have
San
a
Francisco.
very bad two.
If they can
Philly
run the ball
is
against
It's not.
San Francisco,
That's the problem. Philly is a bad matchup for San Francisco because when Trent Williams is in it, who is the best left tackle in the game, and has been the best left tackle in the game for a decade. If he's in the game, Christian McCaffrey will run through that team. We've seen what happens when you run the ball in Philly.
They break mentally.
I don't think that's a good matchup for them. So, but Baron, who do you think will be the representing NFC in the Super Bowl?
I want to see the Hawks.
I will probably say either the Rams or the Seahawks, the two most complete teams. It'll probably be between them. It will be based around, does Sam Darnold wet the bed?
Remember that game, that's the Rams Seahawks. The Rams had that game won and somehow found a way to lose. They found a way to lose. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like yeah. It's weird. It's like he sacks people, but you don't feel it.
So all right, so Montez
Yeah,
has
like 10
had the
half sacks.
quietest 10-sack season ever. I have to agree. A lot of his sacks were at the end of games, so like he would have the entire game with no sacks, and then all of a sudden have one sack that really did well, but it's a very quiet 10-sack season.
Like, didn't he have like 10 halves, 11 sacks?
Yeah, I thought so.
But
But
I
I mean,
he is you saying he's
he
the
gets
quietest.
6 in the game because the offensive tackle is like, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. You gotta get him. Hey, go ahead, get him. I don't
You could have him. You could have him.
He had 10 sacks, guys. Because he had half a sack this last past game. So, dude says, "Come on, guys, Rams, knock it off." I chose the Rams in the beginning of the season, so I'm not going to go waiver off of that unless they play the Bears.
No,
now.
the issue that I'm feeling right now is that defense is good, but it can be broken, and once it's broken, it's going to be like.
I don't think the Rams defense can be broken. I think the Rams defense gets bored. Yeah, I think that if you don't have a strong enough leader, like the problem is they don't have Aaron Donald. That leadership really matters.
Like they tend to give up stupid touchdowns. Like
Because they get
how?
bored. You have mental lapses? You ever met someone who has mental lapses all the time? Oh, I forgot. That's the Rams defense. Oh, I forgot.
I think McVay also outcoaches himself sometimes. I think he has a bad habit of like doing way too much for you don't have to, and I think that gets him in the bind also.
They were killing teams. Every game they lost was a last like 1 point game.
So I understand it. But I think McVay has in the past he has shot himself in the foot a couple times by overcoaching. Sometimes
He's also run the Super Bowl.
That's fine. I understand
because they have that
Aaron Donald. That's what he
Right.
said.
Yes, thank you. That's because he had him.
They had Aaron Donald. That's a first ballot Hall of Famer. So
He said, "You joke. How stupid would that be if all of a sudden Carolina won?"
Represent. Just represent. Represent the NFC.
I cannot wait for the 4 shots that's happening. I'm gonna laugh so hard.
question for the panel: If we get torched on defense, is DA out?
It's a good question.
I would take Jonathan Gannon from Arizona in a heartbeat.
So the answer is you're saying yes?
Me?
You from Arizona's defense?
You see how good he was the year with Philly? Gannon?
They have
I don't think
good corners.
You see how it was this past year?
They
don't have no talent in Arizona, man.
They have talent.
They do have
Who?
talent.
They have talent. That Josh Sweat.
That's
Average-
who
like-
else?
Who else? Buda Baker?
Any Pro Bowls on that defense?
Dave-
Name them.
David
Now.
Collins.
David Collins is huge. That's a real good one.
Okay. Next.
That's a really good one. All right, here. I'll answer your question. Your question. Josh Sweat, Calais Campbell, who might be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He played good too. Surprisingly.
Zayden
He got
Collins.
like 3.
Yep. Will Johnson, Buda Baker. Dude, bruh.
They have players. They have players.
I'm gonna say no. If we get torched on defense, DA is not out. Because
They were injured most of the year.
there's so much.
Defense was injured.
Yeah, there's so much.
If you lose
He
the
done
Packers,
so well. I mean, if DA is out, who's gonna step up as a DC? Harris?
What you want, Raheem Morris in here?
I love Raheem Morris. Yeah, I
Maybe.
would.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Are you crazy? Yes.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
Why would the
Yes.
I'm saying you use that saying? Why did he win in Atlanta then?
Because he was a head coach and not the defensive coordinator.
Because he doesn't know how to do offense. He doesn't know how to
Think
do
about
offense.
Gannon in Arizona too.
No, he doesn't know how to do
No,
offense.
they
at all.
were bad on defense. Raheem Morris, they were not bad on defense.
They're just falcon it. They're falcon it.
I do not think
the
DA is
most
out,
weirdest
no matter
ways.
what. I don't think DA is
I
out.
love that, the Falcon. That's awesome.
Hey,
That's
yeah,
like their trademark.
That is what they do. They're the mini bears. Deuce, I agree, but I am biased with my old employer. I understand that. I agree. So we all agree, no Seahawks.
No Seahawks because of Sam Darnold.
I'm not saying that the Seahawks, they're not the one. That's not the team I would choose. But
I
if they
see it.
made it, I wouldn't be surprised because they do have
They have
a great wide
amazing
receiver, a good number 2. They have 2 running backs. K9 runs up and down the field, and then Charbonnet comes in and steals all the touchdowns. That's what
They
happens
have
all
good.
the
They
time.
have good tight ends.
They have good tight,
Good line.
good tight ends. You know, with Arroyo and Bartner, and all. They have their line
good
has
line.
gotten better. The defense is the best defense in the league. So I'm not going to say no.
They have everything good except the quarterback.
Sam Darnold had a good season.
But he's still
But
Sam Darnold.
I'm worried about him going pumpkin mode.
But he is still Sam Darnold.
I'm worried about him going
Darnold.
Happens.
pumpkin mode.
Okay. What do you think Sam Darnold's stats were this year?
It's not the stats.
It's not the stat.
It's not the stats.
man.
It's when the pressure's on.
Sam Darnold is like one of those
Facts.
guys that you know that game is coming, but he's not gonna have a good game. It's gonna be at the worst possible time. It's
He
not
will
got nothing to do
crack
with
when the
stats.
pressure's highest.
Because last year he did all that with Minnesota
Like
last
Jared
year.
Goff. Like Jared
and
Goff.
what happened?
When the pressure's highest, he will crack.
Jared Goff
So-
is another person like that.
Let's go with this. Another shot, another spike bet.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
If the Seahawks make it to the NFC Championship game, what are you guys gonna do?
I'm not in this bet.
I'm not. I'll be surprised. I won't be
You got it.
surprised.
You got it. Cause like they got the home field advantage. You got it, man. I'm not.
You got it.
You got it, man. I'm not-
You got
Like,
it.
they gotta buy.
Hey,
They gotta buy. They gotta buy.
Mhm.
One win there in the NFC Championship. No, I'm not doing that. No.
Hey,
Absolutely.
you don't want to give you 5.5 points for the Rams, brothers. I don't know what you're
I
gonna
like
do.
you said,
More
that.
realistic.
They're on the road.
That
At
feels
least
more
they're on the
realistic.
road, man. You know, they're on the road.
I think it's gonna be Seahawks Rams in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah,
I would
like
be
that's what I
surprised.
feel like. That's what I feel like. It's just we it's like we saw it this year. The team managed to corral him and pick him back up during that Rams game.
Like
But
I
we
said,
saw
I can't-
pumpkin mode.
Sam Darnold, you can't trust him, man.
What
It's like-
happens if he wins the Super Bowl? Can you trust him there?
Hey, when he does that, you come talk to me.
Oh, so
Now-
then you would say maybe I was wrong. Okay.
Maybe.
Now-
maybe. Huge maybe.
A while ago,
Maybe.
a long time ago, I don't know, Brian, if you're with us or not, but you can ask Kramer. You could even ask what's his name, Victor. I was a huge Sam Darnold fan when he was back with Carolina, and then when he went to New York, and then I was still a huge Sam Darnold fan. I was even telling these guys, if the Bears get him, he's a great quarterback. He just needs the right system. And that's what I've been telling these guys from way back then, way back when,
Mhm.
when we had the Sunday Spike. So I'm so happy that he's evolved. He did really good in Minnesota, and he lit it up in Minnesota, which made him go to the Seahawks. He's doing even better there. I would not be surprised if they make it all the way and win it because of Seahawks, because of Sam Darnold. I truly believe he is a great quarterback from way back when, and he could take it all the way.
I think Sam Darnold at USC was overrated, and that he was a guy who thought the whole team that he was just going to walk into the NFL and rule the NFL. And I think Sam Darnold has now learned that that's not who he is. That's not what's going to happen. And I think that he's matured enough to maybe have a second act, and that's going to be a good second act. I do believe they're still losing the NFC Championship game. So,
Man, are all USC
Against the
quarterbacks like
Bears.
that? Are all
Pretty
USC
much.
quarterbacks like that?
yeah, pretty much.
Caleb? Matt Leinart?
I think Caleb
Oh,
is
shit.
going to
Ryan
be
Leaf?
better.
Like Caleb, even though he has the struggles, I feel like compared to
He
the
will
other
be
guys,
good.
he has enough talent to do it.
Yeah, I think so.
Just power through it. For right
So
now.
Jim Schwartz is available. Cleveland's defense. Come on, Miles Garrett. If you can bring
don't
Miles
know.
Garrett along, I'll take Jim Schwartz. But I need
Yes.
Miles Garrett. Come on.
But the problem is Jim Schwartz's defense is very simple. It's we're going to blitz 4, we're going to rush 4. We're going to rush 4. We have Miles Garrett. You're going to probably have to force him.
Jim
You're gonna have to
Schwartz-
double team him.
Had a good defense in Detroit, man.
Cleveland's
he's always been-
defense
he's
was
always-
like,
He's always been a good defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
right,
good.
because their defense has been top 5 the past, 5 years? If I'm
Yeah,
not
but
mistaken.
well, once again,
Wait, how about
because we have
Garrett?
Miles Garrett. Miles Garrett
But
is
he-
the best defensive player in the world.
But he also
He
had
makes your
don't get it
defense
twisted though.
good. He makes your defense.
Denzel Ward when he's healthy is a good one. They had Greg Newsom was a
Messenger,
good
the
one.
linebackers are good.
They had Greg Newsom when he was there.
Carson Schwarzenegger is really good, but everyone's better with next to Miles Garrett
Of course.
because you got block. You have to have 3 people to block him. Everyone
Yeah.
gets better.
Yeah. Now, same with back in the day when Urlacher was our linebacker. We had 2 big guys in the center. You had to pick up the center and 2 guards. Urlacher blitzed. You had no one blocking him. Or you have running back, but that's too
But-
much.
Miles Garrett is different because he's a defensive end. He's a 4'5" guy. He's 6'5", 275 pounds, and he
I-
throws.
I-
He will get through.
I-
He will get
I
through
under-
2 people to get you.
Yeah, he's
I
different.
understand that, but I'm saying, that
But he's not defensive
Those
tackle, so that doesn't
guys-
work the same for him.
I understand that, but you need a big guy, a couple big guys, whatever, something to distract him. And now you go 1-on-1, of course, Garrett's gonna win almost like 80% of the time.
Yeah, if you
I
want
mean,
to
like
you
there's
lost.
all like you gotta have someone half competent on the other side. Just they will just rack up sacks.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it did.
All right, Jared Verse, though, who are they playing in the championship game?
You said the Rams.
I think the Rams
right?
are playing. Jared Reverse plays for the Rams, so you know. So I still think Seahawks. I still think of Seahawks Rams. I think that you get Bears Packers. I think the Bears go decently far
To the division.
They'll probably
round.
lose. They'll probably
Division round?
lose to
the
probably lose to the
Rams.
mm-hmm.
And then
in a
the
close
Rams
game.
out.
In a close game.
No, actually.
So if the Bears are 2,
no, that'll be 1-5. That'll be 1-5.
so if
What you mean?
it depends
How?
on who wins. It depends on who wins.
I think no. If the
Because
Bears win and
if-
Frisco
Do you think-
wins,
do you think
they
the
play
49ers
Frisco.
will beat-
Exactly. So if the no, guys, okay. If the Bears win and Frisco beats Philly, Frisco goes to Seattle. The Bears play the Rams.
Here in Chicago.
Yes. Because remember, Seattle gets the lowest team.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So whoever the lowest team is, Seattle gets that.
If we face the Rams, I'm scared. I'm
Let's
not.
get there, guys. Let's get there.
I'm
Let's
not.
get there. Yeah. Well, you shouldn't be because you think Carolina's gonna win.
If we face Carolina,
I
it's
didn't,
a
once again, I didn't say that.
Man,
Once again,
Let's
didn't
beat the
say it.
Seahawks.
Say it.
There's been a
Hey.
quarterbacks to win Super Bowls though.
You know what would be a good game I would like to see? The Broncos and Patriots. That'd be a great game.
That'd be paint like watching paint dry. I don't want to see
That'd be painful to watch.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't want to see the
Bo
Broncos
Nix?
play the offense at all. I don't want to ever see
Nix?
all this. Broncos play.
Their offense is like
Snooze fest for the
They're
Broncos.
terrorists.
Snooze
I would-
fest.
Terrorists.
So, guys,
Drake May, I could watch Drake May though, but them, no.
Chris Jones,
like-
Chris Jones, I think is the most overrated defensive tackle in the NFL.
The Chiefs, Chris Jones.
I love Chris Jones. I love him, but he's also overrated.
He's
defensive
old.
tackle.
He's old. He's old.
He's not that old, but what he is he doesn't make the plays that. Myles Garrett is so much better. So much better. Garrett and Chris Jones next to each other would be a problem. Ugh.
Ooh.
But
Oh.
I like what Cleveland has. I really do.
I think the issue is they like you can run on them by just running running away from Myles Garrett. Just
Well,
run away
Mason
from Myles
Graham,
Garrett.
I think Mason Graham's going to get bigger and stronger and be better.
Yeah.
I like Mason Graham a lot.
Yeah, he played a lot better in the back half of the year. So
He did. Once he started to understand what was going on. Said Rams win. Say one game at a time. So let's just get the Bears to win against the Packers first. Let's win this game, and then we can worry about the Rams stuff.
yeah.
So two teams I can't stand. I don't even think I will watch the game. The Broncos and the Patriots.
Watching the Broncos feel like watching terrorists play football. It's like, what the heck is this? What is this? What are you doing?
Don't sleep on the Rams offense with Kyron Williams. I'm telling you, Devontae Adams. We're talking about Puka Nacua, who I would still take Puka Nacua over JSN. I still think I want him more. I love
Yeah,
him.
you
I
see some of the
think anybody would actually.
Who do you think had more yards this year?
JSN.
JSN had a better year. I'll take Puka Nacua every time. Let's see. But I think that those two together would be a problem. Oh, 100%.
Yes.
Chris Jones. Myles Garrett and anyone who can play. Chris Jones can play. I still think he's on the level of everything, but I think he can really play.
Okay.
So we the games, but we just saw that they're like carbon. Okay. Well, yeah, everyone at KC is talking about getting rid of Chris Jones. Yeah. So I guess you're not the only one that thinks he's overrated. I think he's overrated only because they rank him so high. I think he's a really good player.
I mean, Harris.
Because we have not drafted a dominant D lineman since Tommy Harris.
Leonard Floyd is a journeyman.
He
but
didn't peak
gets
yet.
sacks.
He peaked yet with us though. He didn't peak yet with us. Leonard Floyd.
I believe.
No, but he's not dominant D lineman though.
Like
We had a chance to get a dominant D line. Carter.
Yeah. Do you regret not drafting Jalen Carter?
No.
no.
I wanted to trust me at the time. I thought that would be At the time, I wanted Jalen Carter, but we needed an offensive line bad. And we needed a right.
Who do we
tackle.
get instead of Carter?
Darnell Wright.
All right. Yeah. That's still a good pick. Okay, how far are Bears going this year? How far do you think division? What about you, Grant?
I'll say division. I'm gonna be realistic. Divisional.
Yeah, I'm gonna say also division.
The fan in me will say NFC Championship, no doubt about it. But the brain is saying divisional.
I'll say this: if we play Philly, we can beat Philly.
If we face Panthers,
I don't want to look ahead. If San Francisco loses to Philly, if Philly wins, and we play Philly, we can beat Philly. That will put us in the NFC Championship game. As crazy that sounds.
I don't want to face Philly again, though.
Why not?
Why?
It's always every time we play a team a second time, they look at their adjustments from the first time they played. The things that we did on them before is not going to happen again. Trust me on that one. Seen it too many times.
I think this is a different game. I think it's a different team.
I think when the playoffs hit, they've been in the playoffs. They've been to the Super Bowl. That leadership, the veteran leadership there that they have there. That's why I think, and everybody's saying this, they're not going to be just this third seed. I mean, the third seed Philly. Nobody's worried about them. They're still a very dangerous team because they're getting overlooked right now. They are a dangerous team, Philly. Dangerous.
Are they? They're calling offensive plays.
Dangerous team. Nobody wants to see Philly. I'm telling you. Just
I have no problem playing for Philly. I'm not.
Okay. Over Frisco.
They have a terrorist.
I don't want to see the Rams. Well, I'll play Philly. No problem with that.
I want to see the Rams.
If they have a okay, I'm starting to notice there's a lot of people that play bad offense, called bad plays, that will just ruin a team because
it's the offensive coordinator. That's the problem with Philly.
It is, but their defense is still good enough to take them far in the playoffs.
But not, and I don't know, because if you can't stop the run right in your face, I don't know if you can.
But that goes.
If they get pretty much, and also they have a passing problem because they don't have the two sucks. Their two sucks, and they can attack that side, and they don't exactly have safety that will protect the top.
I think Vic Fangio is a good defensive coordinator to kind of.
But even with the Bears, you can run up the middle, straight up at them.
Even when he had Hakeem Hicks, won the team.
Yeah,
that's what you could do.
I mean, yeah.
See how the Bears can't do it. The reason I asked is because I think the Rams go to the Super Bowl. I think the Rams go to the Super Bowl too. I do.
Yeah. Question: who's going in the AFC?
I have no freaking clue. That entire AFC. I think the people in the wild card are better than the division winners. So I have no clue who wins.
I think Jacksonville beats Buffalo.
Okay.
Yep.
But would you be surprised if primetime Josh Allen won?
No.
Okay.
But I think primetime Josh Allen on Jacksonville is going to make a statement. That Josh Allen, this game.
All right, I like that. I like that in you.
Who's
going to do a
shot?
Anything about shots? I'm doing one. That's with the Panthers. Anything else? No one. No,
what's this
sir.
one? 4. You changing the name.
Okay, man. All right. I'm just letting you know. Just get ready to take those shots, man. I'm counting on Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Because Alabama Bryce Young. Alabama Bryce Young. Please show Alabama Bryce Young.
I think that the Patriots beat the Chargers. I think Buffalo and Jacksonville is a really close game. That's gonna be a close game. I think Houston destroys Pittsburgh. I mean, destroys.
I wanted Baltimore to win.
I don't think Rodgers makes it out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the career ends right there for Aaron Rodgers. Thank you. I want his face planted into the turf, and it ends right
by Will
there.
Johnson, by Will Anderson.
I love it. And then so now, if Pittsburgh is 5, let's say Buffalo wins in New England. So Buffalo would then go to the Broncos. I think Buffalo could beat the Broncos.
They can beat Denver. I think Jacksonville could beat them too.
Houston can also beat
anyone.
The Broncos.
I don't think
Jacksonville will play the New England Patriots.
They can beat New England.
wouldn't be
kind of feels like the AFC kind of feels weak. Kind of weak.
I think it's wide open. That's what it is. Wide open.
Any team short of Pittsburgh, I believe, could win.
Pittsburgh won by wide right.
A 42-yard field goal that got went right. Yeah.
That's why John Harbaugh got fired.
Or double doink it. Let's just. I like to see another double.
You don't mention that on this channel.
Honestly, guys, I want to be honest. This is the reason why I didn't go to this game. The reason why Marvin called me, and we had great seats for really good money. I didn't go. So the last playoff game I went to was against Philly. That was at the double dunk game.
Where were you sitting at?
This year or in Philly? The Philly game, I was section 108.
Oh,
row 10.
I'm not laughing because I can imagine your face when it happened.
I was like, we're about to win. We're about to. Anyway,
Now, I don't know if you guys know this.
Quick question though. Was it like shock? Or was it like more so like everybody was like, what the? Just going crazy.
No, it literally for at least 3 minutes, no one said anything. Like it was just quiet. Like it was and everyone like,
you missed. Did
that just happen? And then the boos came raining down. They're throwing everything. It was crazy. And then the Philly fans that were joking, they got some real hard dudes looked at them like they got real quiet too. They're like, we're just gonna walk out of here.
That's crazy. Now, what's crazy about that is that same weekend before the game happened, I even told Kramer, like, we're gonna go down there, we're gonna kick it from the 40, we're gonna double doink it. We're gonna doink it.
So you're the reason? So you're the reason.
According to Kramer, I'm the reason.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Watch.
No, stay over there. Damn it. Oh, great. Okay. He's gonna keep my Son of a bitch. All right. Well. All right, that's it for today's show.
We're gonna be back up to these few messages on a sponsor.
To be honest, we had the same exact talk earlier this year. Yes, we did. There was a reason we had this talk because I think it's the same thing. I think this is what's going to happen. So, Bears, because we're going to win. Figuratively and literally, with Aaron Rodgers, Houston's defense is scary. Yes. 100%. Houston could go far. I agree. That defense can carry you all the way. It's possible that we get if Sam Darnold gets there, we can have the first and second defense in the entire NFL meet.
Houston, Seattle. That'll be an awkward looking Super Bowl. Probably be decent though. Probably good.
Can you imagine you have a USC quarterback and an Ohio State quarterback?
No, we will see some horrible offense. No.
I think Houston's good offense.
See, if y'all wasn't healthy.
Nico? Come on, man.
He wasn't healthy.
Nico's
awesome.
That
line versus Seahawks. That line versus Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, you're right. For the first time in 11 years on the AFC, there's no clear favorite. 100%.
No, we saw that earlier in the year. Oh my God, it was horrible.
Okay. Defense wins football games. Houston has a great defense. If the offense can remotely show up, I don't disagree. They can make it to the Super Bowl. When Houston's Dolphins defense actually shows up, they're not bad. Hey, Houston's defense, when Houston's offense shows up, they're not bad. They're actually really good. Okay. I think this is the best weekend of football that you can get.
Yeah.
Because I'm here.
I think the 2 Saturday games, the Rams and Carolina, we'll know early if Grant's taking 4 shots. And Fredo, don't let him get away with it. He's pointing a lot of fingers at Grant and being on the one. But you know what? Maybe I'll be in a real giving mood, and maybe I'll let you guys split the shots. Maybe I'll take the shots with you, just to make sure you guys can wake up in the morning. But we'll see. Just depends on how I feel. All right. Then you got the Bears going against the Packers Saturday night, which is amazing. Then Sunday morning, we have what? I think it's the Bills Jaguars Sunday morning. Yes, yeah. Sunday morning, Bills Jaguars. Then we have the 4:30 game. 4:30 game is San Francisco Philadelphia. Then Sunday night, we have the Chargers against New England. Then Monday Night Football, which I thought the Bears were going to end up being this.
That's what I thought. I was like, going to be Monday Night Football. Watch
Houston versus the Steelers. So,
oh God, we're really going to see Aaron Rodgers' career land on prime time.
I think so. I think
they're setting up for just him to get murdered on prime time.
I think Puka is him. I think he is. I have a few Jordan Love going. I feel like Jordan Love is going to throw a couple of interceptions. He's got this bell rung and probably a loose screw or two in that helmet.
No, he does this a lot in playoffs. He throws a lot of picks in playoffs.
And the Bears are very
they're plus 32 in takeaways.
Very aggressive in takeaway and having Kyler Gordon be in there, and I'm looking forward to that.
Please, if you're gonna during warm-ups, can we please not warm up Odunze? Please not warm up Kyler Gordon. Crazy, please.
Yeah, they get hurt.
Please.
Yeah, we need to definitely warm up slowly. Let's not worry about that. All right, guys, you got any last thoughts for today?
Just looking forward to Saturday. I think time has come. We've been out of the playoffs for 5 years. Just looking forward to seeing how the atmosphere is going to be. I haven't felt this kind of way since 2018. So I'm looking forward to seeing how our offense responds from the last game. 2, how our defense adjusts to the first 2 times we played Green Bay, and seeing the matchup between LaFleur and Johnson, see how that goes toe to toe. What are they going to bring to the table? And just like I said, I'm just looking forward on a Saturday night. Just watching football in the playoffs. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. Yeah.
I agree. I mean, it's going to be a hell of a game, nerve-wracking game, like every other Bears game it is. Nerve-wracking.
The IVs, which.
Yeah. So it's going to be. I'm going to look forward to it, and can't wait to see what happens on Monday. Because by the end of Sunday, we're going to find out who we're going against next. So it's going to be one crazy ride, guys. So buckle in, hang on.
Lace up the boots, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about you, Ben?
Yeah, I'll probably be returning home around that, like the time that starts. So I probably won't get to watch the first quarter, but I'll probably try to tune in when I get back to watch the rest of the game, and probably go back and watch it again.
Okay. Yeah. And I have one thing to say. Let's grate that cheese. F Green Bay. Let's go. Chicago all the way. Let's do this. Bear down, Chicago Bears. This is the Great Grizzly Show. I'm out. Bears out. Grant's out. And Panda's out. We'll see you guys next week talking about Bears win. Let's go.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, go.
We're Cubs fans.
Amazon Prime, everybody. Amazon Prime.
We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85. We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive.